welcome and hello to episode 5. We're out here in the beautiful Rolleston on a overcast but sunny day. I think the sun's about to pop through. But I just wanted to come on here today, a different scene, and talk to you a wee bit about traffic management and how it actually helps what we do and keeps everybody else safe. But there's been a few comments by people floating past a few sites, but talking to this one specifically, to the side of me here, the road is now open. It's been closed for the last, one lane has been closed for the last few weeks, but sometimes it's hard to see what's actually going on and why that is closed. So this one here specifically, we went with a single lane closure, which meant it was only open to one way and a detour around. It's a reasonably major road out here in Rolleston, but what that lane closure allows us to do is get some things done faster. So down there behind the camera, there's about 1,500 metres of deep sewer, around 3 to 4 metres deep, a 375 pipe. That obviously doesn't take 5 minutes to go in, and behind me there's another 300 metres, so close to 2,000 metres of deep sewer. There's a wee bit of stormwater in the road, and then the road reconstruction itself is another 3,000 squares of work. The road also involves some curb, but if we were to do this construction under a traditional stop-go, it would have been a 5-way stop-go, which would have affected 5 of the streets onto this main road. And the difference there goes from about 5,000 to 6,000 a day cost down to 1,000, 1,500 bucks of cost for the lane closure. Now, that obviously saves us money, but it also means we can get the job done faster. And ultimately, anything out here gets passed on to the taxpayer down the line, so that's saving it too. And I guess a special shout out to councils and the authorities that run the roads, is they're a lot more receptive to lane closures and road closures and bits and pieces, but ultimately it can shave a lot of time off the program and reduces the disruption. There's disruption either way, and we like to try and avoid that, but if we're going to be disrupting the road, then we try and do it as little as possible. So yeah, now this road is open. We've got a couple of manholes to finish, but that can be done under a shoulder closure. And now the boys and the public and the team doing the rest of the development can concentrate inside the site here. So the guys are looking forward to that, getting off the road, as I'm sure the public is pleased to have their road back and back to normality. So just wanted to go through that and why it's important and why it can actually help the public, even though it does disrupt everybody, and we try and avoid that as well. So we try our best. Sometimes you can't keep everybody happy, but I think ultimately the way the world's going, with being more receptive to lane closures and road closures, only helps everybody in the long run.